So in this particular problem, we're going to be talking about set theory. Now, set theory is a lot of vocab. First thing you need to know is union. The symbol is like a U. This means it's in either set, so it's everything in either one of the sets. So if you think of it like as a Venn diagram, it's everything in the B circle, everything in both, and everything in A. It's anything that's in either set. The next thing is intersection. It's like an upside down U, or almost like an N. This is meaning it's the stuff that's in both data sets. So this would be, if you think of your Venn diagram, the shared values, the numbers that are in both set A and set B. So it's that middle. It's in both. That's intersection. Now the complement, there's two symbols. There's the squiggly or like an apostrophe. And the complement just means not in the set. So if you have set A, what's not in the set would be everything else. Okay? Now a subset is, it's like a sideways U. And this is meaning that everything inside the one set is also inside the other. So this would be a case like, let's say you have a set of numbers A, so let's say A had some numbers, and then you have the B data set. Everything that's inside B is also inside A. So for example, like if B was the number 2 and A was the numbers 1 through 3, well 2 is included in that. Now the last thing is cross product, and this is just A with like a multiplication sign B, and this is where you list all the combos of points A comma B. So you just list a bunch of points. Alright, so in this example, we're going to go through and find the different pieces. So this is A intersect B. Again, upside down means intersect. So what's in A is numbers 2, 3, 5, and 7. And what's inside B is the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So the intersection, again, that's the upside down N, that means it's in both sets. Okay? So it's the numbers that are shared by both. So if we look across and we find numbers that are in both. So 3 is in both sets, 5 is in both sets, and 7 is in both sets. So A intersect B would be 3, 5, 7. Those are the only things that are in both. Alright, the second example is saying the complement of A, intersection of B, union C. So you just go follow PEMDAS in a way, you just go left to right. So the first thing you'd want to do is identify what's the complement of A. Well, complement means not in the set. So you're going to look, the universe of your numbers 1 through 10. Those are all the numbers we have. And what's not in A would be the numbers 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Those are the numbers that are inside the universe, but not in our data set. Alright, now section B is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now it's saying we want to do the intersection, which means they have to be in both sets. So we're looking for what's in both this not A set and the B set. So the first number that's in both would be the number 1. So 1, and then the other one would be 9. 1 and 9. So the complement of A intersecting B would just have the values 1, 9. Alright, now we're doing the union of that in C. Well, C has the numbers 4 and 8. Well, union just means all the numbers in either one of the sets. So if we look at all the numbers we have, we just would list them all. So we're down to 4, so we just say 1, 4, 8, 9. So you have the 4 values that would satisfy that. Alright, now the next example that we're going to look at is an example of the cross product. Alright, so in the cross product we have A and then like multiplication, which is cross C. This is where you're just listing the points A, C. So you look at the A values, so you start with the first A value, 2. So your first point would be 2, and then you do the first C value. The first C value is 4. So you're going to say 2, 4. Then you list the next one, 2, 8. Always put the A terms first, then the C terms. So now we've done the 2, so now we can move on to 3, 4, 3, 8. Then we move on to 5, 4, 5, 8. And then the last possibility is 7, 4, and 7, 8. So again, you just list A values, B values. Now, sometimes it'll ask how many elements there are. It's just saying how many points there are. So there's 8 elements in that set.